Good morning, ladies. Okay, so I'm standing in front of the window. Much better lighting this way. But I wanted to talk to you this morning about somebody asked me a question about credit cards the other day. Why, if credit cards are so bad, why are they so easy and available, and why is everybody pushing them? Well, the first answer, my first response to that is the reason why everybody wants to give you a credit card is they want you to be in debt to them. I mean, as long as you're in debt to them and you pay the minimum payment, oh, they love you because you're making them a lot of money, and a lot of people are making a lot of credit card companies a lot of money. But I thought since I was talking about credit cards, I would just answer a few other questions that people have asked me. And one of the questions is, how many credit cards should I have? How many credit cards do you think you should have? How many credit cards do you have? I know some financial advisors tell you not to have any. And I say that I think you should at least have two good cards. Two cards, one that gives you rewards for your money. Every time you spend money, you get rewards. The other is one that has low interest rate. That way, if you have an emergency or something happens, you'll have a card with low interest that you can use. Hopefully you have an emergency fund, but if you don't have an emergency fund, this card with low interest would be really good. The next question is, should I carry a balance? And the answer to that is heck no. I mean, if you carry a balance, you're paying interest. Unless, of course, you have 0% interest. But you really don't need to have a balance to help your credit score. You need to just pay your bills down and not use more than 20% of each one of your cards, especially if you're 20% of your credit limit, because that affects your credit score. And the next brings me to the next question, which is, what is my credit score and why should I care about it? So your credit score, this is something that we should have been taught in school for sure, because our credit score, it has a range. You know, in school we get A to F, right? Well, our credit score actually is 300 to 850, which is 300 being an F, 850 being an A+. Okay, what's your score? Do you know what your score is? If you don't know what your score is, you might want to go to Credit Karma. Download that app, Credit Karma, and just punch in your information and it will tell you what your credit score is. And how they decide what your score is whenever you're getting graded on this basically is based on your credit card history, your payment history, how much you owe, and how much new credit you have, and also what your mix of credit is. You want an A+. I know, Mary. You know what? I have an 835. I don't have an 8+ yet. I'm not there. It's really hard to get an 850. For me, anyway, it's been kind of hard. But anyways, you need to make sure that you pay your bills on time. That is the biggest thing, is paying your bills on time, making sure that you don't have late payments, and also making sure that you're you're not spending more of your credit than you need to. The companies like to see that you are getting your credit score. They like to see that you have credit, but you're not using it all up. Okay, another question is, which credit card do I pay off first? My higher interest or my higher balance? Well, now that depends on which guru you're listening to. But like Dave Ramsey thinks that you should pay your credit cards off your lowest balance, because then you feel like you're getting something checked off your list. And that's actually a good idea. However, I personally think that you should you should pay on the highest interest rate. If you're gonna save more money if you pay off the highest interest rate first. That's my opinion. Next question is, should I cosign a card for a friend or family member? No way. No way, Jose. I don't care how much you love them. Do not sign for somebody a credit card, because it doesn't matter how good of a person they are. If something happens to them, then you are going to be responsible for their credit. And if you don't have the money to take care of their debt, then they're going to ruin your credit too. And you don't want that, right? So one of the last questions is, should I close my account if I'm no longer using it? And my opinion on that is no. Don't close your account, because it actually can count against you if you're concerned with your credit score. I would just keep it open. Just cut it up if you need to so that you don't use it. I think that is my last question that I was going to go over this morning. Okay, ladies. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you learned something from this message today. If you did, leave me some comments, some good comments, and let me know what you learned. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, I wanted to show you my shirt. See what it says? Do something that matters. Go do something that matters, okay, ladies? Have a good day. Bye-bye.